The soul is the substance in virtue of which man is man. The soul is the perfection of the body. The mind is a power of the soul. The mind is a substance separate from the body. The mind is the faculty of knowledge and understanding. The mind is the source of all thoughts and ideas. The mind is the center of consciousness and self-awareness. The mind is the seat of reason and intellect. The mind has the ability to perceive and comprehend reality. The mind has the power to reflect upon itself. The mind has the capacity to think abstractly. The mind is the bridge between the material and spiritual realms. The mind is the key to unlocking the mysteries of existence. The mind is capable of contemplation and reflection. The mind is the locus of free will and moral responsibility. The mind has the potential for infinite growth and development. The mind is the foundation of human creativity and innovation. The mind is the source of our emotions and desires. The mind is the vehicle through which we experience the world. The mind is the ultimate source of human happiness and fulfillment. The mind is the essence of our individuality and uniqueness. The mind is the means by which we connect with the divine. The mind is the wellspring of wisdom and knowledge. The mind is the catalyst for personal transformation and self-realization. The mind is the instrument through which we achieve self-mastery. The mind is the gateway to understanding the nature of reality. The mind is the mirror that reflects the truth of our existence. The mind is the navigator of our spiritual journey. The mind is the guide in our quest for meaning and purpose. The mind is the cornerstone of philosophical inquiry. The mind is the foundation of rational thought and logical reasoning. The mind is the compass that directs our intellectual pursuits. The mind is the torch that illuminates the path of knowledge. The mind is the canvas upon which ideas are painted. The mind is the alchemist that transforms information into understanding. The mind is the conductor of our mental symphony. The mind is the architect of our perception and interpretation. The mind is the sculptor of our beliefs and convictions. The mind is the source of our inner strength and resilience. The mind is the guardian of our moral values and ethical principles. The mind is the healer of our psychological wounds and traumas. The mind is the battlefield of reason and irrationality. The mind is the catalyst for social progress and cultural advancement. The mind is the seed from which knowledge blossoms. The mind is the engine that drives intellectual curiosity and inquiry. The mind is the bridge between the individual and the collective consciousness. The mind is the gateway to understanding the interconnectedness of all things. The mind is the vessel that carries the legacy of our ancestors. The mind is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. The mind is the eternal flame that burns within the human soul.